Okay, we should be live. Let's just make sure that we are. So, how's everybody doing? It is me. It's me. It says please stand by. Why does it say please stand by? Oh, it's live. It's live. It's good. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Right, so I guess we're live now. I realised that I have to be quiet because nobody's actually sleeping in the house, which is fantastic. So, GreedFall. I've shaved. I have a job interview later this week, so I thought it would be ideal to get rid of it because beards are kind of controversial on that scene. So, oh shit, but that's loud. Okay, it's fine though, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's fine. So we need to go to new game. We're gonna start on normal, obviously, aren't we? Because that's what we do. Because we're normal people. We don't like the easy peasant life, and we don't like to make things overly difficult for ourselves. So normal it is. What's GreedFall? Well, I'm about to find out, so you're about to find out too, I guess. I might be getting this game. That's cool. It just started. It just launched like a. It launched at 11 p.m. here, so I assume it's all right. Loads of people are streaming it already, so I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be okay for me to stream this now. But I did Google embargo and things, and I couldn't find anything that really helpful. But yeah, it's fine. Martin Woodgate, screw next door anyway. Thank you very much, Dad. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Fuck you. Sorry, there's sometimes a kid there, so I should stop that. Evening all. How you doing? Hello, gamers and Ethan. And am I not a gamer too? What's this? Oh, okay. Okay, why have I got a face tattoo? Like, who thought that was a good idea? What are these presets? Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's just I can't make him look weird, can I? I guess we're just gonna make him look normal then. Is that fine with everybody else? We'll go short hair because that's cool. Facial hair obviously needs to be a full set beard, otherwise you're not really doing it. If I can't have a beard in real life for whatever purpose, then I have to have a beard in the game. Messy eyebrows because he looks like me. Skin colour, well, I guess we're going for a light sort of typical look. Ah, now this is good. Okay, we want to go with that. An eye colour. I like blue. It's cool. Hey, it looks like me with... where's his ears? Can I change his ears? Can I change his ears, please? I want his ears to point out a bit, and then, you know, then he will be me. We can call him Sid. Warrior. Technical. This profile focuses on melee combat. This profile focuses on controlling the battlefield. And this profile focuses on the use of offensive spells from a distance. Well, obviously, warrior. Strength. What have I got here? Remaining points. Total spent. None. Agility level. Mental power. Willpower. Accuracy. Endurance. Maximum life and balance. Increases the power of melee attack. That's always a good start, I guess. Next point is level 4. Okay. We could go for endurance, or we could go for strength. Something tells me we're not going to need strength early, like this early on, but we might need endurance. Attribute required to wear the heaviest armors. Attribute required to wear the best one-handed, two-handed blunt weapons. Plus 100 life points. Balance. Just seems more effective. Charisma. Science, lockpicking, intuition, craftsmanship. Right, let's have a little look into this, shall we? Let's not rush into it at all. Slightly reduces merchants' prices and slightly improves your companion's combat abilities. Slightly increases the chance of success with some dialogue choices. Allows for you to make simple potions. Allows for you to destroy weak walls with the help of explosive files. Lets you pick simple locks. Enemy traps are easier to see. Gathering sites become easier to see. Slightly increases the number of ingredients and objects obtained through gathering and looting. Yeah, you can see that. Unlock contextual dialogue options. Allows you to craft basic weapons and armor and upgrades. Lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. Increases the maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover health points and magic outside combat. I think that's more useful early on. You want to create this character? Yes. Do we get to give it a name?
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
So he's got a set name. Okay.
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Alright, cool. Hi, Fishy.
Your cousin is nowhere.
Oh, of course you're a gamer. You're the ultimate gamer. I'm gamer 3.
Your
It's
uncle has
fine.
resigned himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him.
There's a bit of a lip sync. There's a bit of a lip sync issue going on here, but I understand that this isn't made by the biggest studios going, so I don't think that's a problem per se. I also think it has bigger priorities than its lip sync, so fingers crossed.
Urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Ha! Gameplay! Oh shit. Oh, this... That's fine. That is how it should be. Oh, I do have a sword, and I guess... How do I put it away? What is that? He's got some... Okay, maybe don't do that. That's how you pause, is it? Let's quickly save so we have a new save game. There we go, resume. Now, how do I put the sword away? I guess I'm stuck with it out for a bit. Maybe he puts it away on his own. Ah, he does. Ah, that's good. So if I just don't do combat for a bit, he'll put it away. Do I have to go this way? Yeah, I guess I do. Maybe it'll give me a tutorial now.
Green blood.
Yeah.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
His beard is clipping through his shirt, but then again, like I said, this is a game made by a small team. Come on, son. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. Prove to Kurt that you can fight. Oh, this combat is quite satisfying. Ow. Tactical pause. You have lost health. Assign a potion, use a shortcut, use LB to open the tactical pause. I think I'm doing that. I don't understand. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, I figured it out. Prove to Kurt that you can fight. Come on, Kurt, mate. Not sure what... I'm not sure what my thoughts are on that combat system, but
You
cool.
defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Nah.
Thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well.
Who is it
If you
hanging?
want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since.
Is it?
You know
Is this just came out?
Constantine?
Seems that way. Hello,
I should
beard
have gone
shave.
with him, but my
Like
heart
me,
wasn't
Ethan.
in the
I've had a
mood for
shave, yeah,
celebration.
but more because I've had to than anything
Thought of
else.
bidding my mother farewell.
Not because I wanted
It
to
is
per
never
se.
easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Oh, okay, that's a cool dog. Oh god, put the weapon away, you fucking goon. Oh, it tells you whether... Go and say goodbye to your mother. What's this? Okay. You're right, mother.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You
Of course.
remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
She's got like some advanced plague going on.
Today's the big day, isn't it? Ready to set
This game doesn't
sail
look
for
like
the-
what it was hyped up to be. I mean, I've been playing it for a whole 10 minutes. We're still in like the introduction.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
Might just spread the disease, but then again, he is wearing gloves,
What is
so...
it?
How you doing, Ethan? I'm doing alright.
A
I'm
family
hoping that this
heirloom.
game really does
Something
turn out
that-
to be something special, but who
Take
knows?
it and keep it with you.
Reminds me of The Witcher.
May it bring you good luck.
Yeah, that's great.
My
Just transmit the
blessings
disease,
are
eh?
with you, my child. Now, be off.
Foreshadowing. She'll die. With any luck. The cutscenes are great. These cutscenes are nice and good. I like that. There's a very, very good cutscene. Who's that guy behind you? I have no clue. Oh, I've got a hat! Oh, sick! How am I in the streets, though? Oh, have I really just been kicked out of the palace? Oh, that's... Let's... keep some saves going up, shall we? You can run fast, you can sprint fast, and sprint. I've got my sword drawn. I don't really want to talk to him yet. I want to have a look around, don't I? I want to have a little explore. Is that okay? I guess the game is going to allow it. Brocade quarter. Or brocade, or whatever you want to say that word is. Oh god, who are you? Who are these guys? Hang on a minute.
Come here, my beauties.
Who are these boys then? I've already stumbled into a bit of a predicament.
Come here, my beauties. Come here, my beauty.
That's one dead. Just 2 left to go. I think I've got this. Loot. Oh, cool. They've got... You can loot them. It's a little bit janky movement-wise, I guess. Gold, gold. Well, we've completed our first fight, which is always means to save the game, of course. Always save the game after you win your first fight. It's just how it goes. Now, my logic is telling me to not walk down here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Gold coins, swiftness potion, ammo, beast essence. Now, that could be useful. What's in here? Gold coins, poisoned alchemical mix, and ammunition. Is there anything else? Anything else at all? I guess we're going back. Okay, cool. Always stick your tongue in an open wound. I've lived my life by that rule. I do anything. I wonder what happens if I attack this. Absolutely fuck all. Are any of these doors accessible? That's what I want to know. Probably not, but it's worth it. I'd imagine. Probably not, but again, I don't know. Maybe they wanted to prioritize certain things. Right, okay, that's great. What's in this direction then? Who are you, my friend?
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Ah, he just called me excellent. I mean, he just called me my excellency, I guess. Why do you look like a character from Assassin's Creed Liberation? Why did my mind go there? I'm very disappointed in myself.
Kurt, it's done.
What do you mean?
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to.
I just watched it Chapter 2.
I did all I
Ah,
could to persuade.
this game actually looks pretty good. Oh god, it's a zombie.
Fatigues me.
How's everyone in chat doing?
This is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Add to the team, confirm the team, and come on, Kurt.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure.
I have befriended
Their dwellings are not
Kurt.
far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
I wonder if there's a quick way to save. Okay, I guess... Hang on a sec. Notice the Theleme ambassador about your departure? Theleme, I don't know. I don't know to pronounce that. It's probably just been pronounced in the cutscene beforehand. But I have the memory of it. These guys are dickheads. Let's... Come on, Kurt. Do him in. Attack the other ones, Kurt. Jesus Christ. I have this one pinned in a corner and absolutely getting banged. Good old Kurt doing the bits for me. Good old Kurt, eh? It's a very useful member. Come on, Kurt, it's me. It is me. Okay, well, I guess that kicked off, didn't it? Let's be honest. These guys are around every corner. And yet we come down and we bulldoze them. I have no idea how we managed to leave them until now. Why are they right outside of this ambassador gaff place then? What's that about? Oh, I can walk through here. In here. Another man with a knife, no doubt. Another man with a knife and... Alright, Kurt. What's this? Oh. Secrets. Guess I've done my deed. I've changed my sword for a less shit one. You're a lad, who are you? Praying to Jesus. Okay.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed.
Igor, hello. So I came here when this game even set. I know it's nothing about it. It's just it's an RPG.
Congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
I don't know.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache.
Wow, graphics.
The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
The fuck, Dave? Yeah, why did Dave just send dick into the chat even though nobody said the word dick? I don't understand.
Refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Let's ask about it.
Could you tell me anything about Theleme?
Theleme, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, I'll remember that, Theleme. I used to think Dave was a person. Big Dave is out of control.
Of Mateus, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic.
Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new, very helpful.
At the same time, our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Can we move the camera so we can see the choices? What? Oh, the choices. What do you mean the choices? Hold on a sec.
What's your point of view on the relations between...
Because the choices are down.
As ambassador of Theleme, I can only rejoice at the mention of our...
Where do you want me to move the camera to?
We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally.
Look at me picking his nose with the
perfectly
mouse because
honest,
I'm crazy.
We have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are
Oh, never
maintained.
mind. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, I've had enough of that. Let's leave.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
So his name is set as Desade, and we can't change that. So we are Desade. No, is that right, Desade? I've just completely forgotten already. God. Fuck me. Okay. Don't be doing that, that's naughty. Notice the Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure. Prince's place. What's going on down here then, son? Eh? What's this about?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
What's this about? Maybe don't set something on fire, yeah?
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
No, I'm just a random bumpkin. Is there anything that's good? This is a cool... Oh, wow. So, this is where we are. And this is the island that the game is set on. The island of Tirfrad. New Serene. And that news... I don't know how to pronounce these words because of the accents. Oh, wow. This looks like fun. Oh, cool. Codex. Mr. Desade. Desade. Okay. Journal. The Great Departure. Side quests. Find the smuggler. Let's do a side quest, eh? Okay, let's quickly save. If we just did the main content, what would be the what would be the fun in that? Playing an RPG is about experiencing the entire game, isn't it? So I'm gonna find this smuggly dickhead, and I'm gonna smoke him out, and then can we climb? Ah, yes.
Things are about to get dicey.
Kurt, you're in my way. You died stood up. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, you stay dead there. That's fine. Kurt, did you not realise she was dead?
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Why does he say wonder if you ever felt lonely in the dialogue? I mean, I'm not knocking it. If that's the kind of way you want to swing, that's the way you want to swing, that's fine. But I'm just a bit curious as to it all. After every fight I save, it's just a rule. You'll understand one day when you're 60 and paranoid. Or if you're paranoid and then 60. Whichever way, whether or not you turn paranoid or 60 first is just a point of debate, isn't it? I guess that's the smuggler.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, Could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
I like how they use West Country accents to show the uneducated individuals. It's so typical. About the cabin boy. When did you see him the last time?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
When is the next Dennis Walks archive? I don't know.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Serene.
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Who are his close friends?
This Jones. Does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
That's where the heretics.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Thought they keep them saying too much.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
So he has dialogues with his crew. It's useful. Nort warehouses. Okay. Right, lads.
You cannot pass. Only the Norts have access to the prison.
Okay. So, is there a way in? What I want to know. What is that name? Hang on a minute. There's a guy in the chat called Marks a Whore MLG 420 Remix, which is a great name as always. I guess breaking in is how it goes. That was easier than I thought it would be. Usually in RPGs they send you on a massive goose chase just to get permission to go in, as opposed to going around to the back door, which is shoddily locked, and just breaking on in.
Are you the smuggler?
You snuck yourself in here just to ask me that question? If this is some sort of trick to get me to admit to some crime, you are truly twisted.
How are you liking it so far? It's alright, it's a good time.
Come now. Are you the one I'm looking for?
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing to Leme. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something
No,
in
either.
exchange. I don't really
Fair
think
enough.
of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Norts get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors?
Oh, I get a choice.
Right? Come on now. Let me out. You promised.
I don't have the
Please.
key.
I don't need him.
Locked.
Yeah, I don't need it. Fuck it. He didn't put up much of a struggle, and it wasn't relevant. I just screwed him over. I just screwed that guy over big. What does fishy mean? Anyone enjoyed it? Chap 2? What does that mean? I'm just enjoying a bit of time. Harbour Master's office. If this has a key, I guess I could unlock it for him, couldn't I? Why am I attacking him? I've got a lacking reputation with the Nauts. Oh, I died. Oh, okay. Load last save game. This better not be miles back. Get the vibe that it is, and then I'll understand how it works. It was written exchange in the subtitles.
Come on now. Let me out. You promised. Please.
The objective. Let's have a look at the journal. Disguise yourself as a Naut. Now, how do I disguise myself as a Naut? I do wonder. Why do I go to find a Naut disguise? Shit. It's not where I want to be. Let me leave. Game is all brown. It likes its poo-poo. Let's have a look. Okay, disappearance among the Nauts. Investigate the disappearance of the Naut novice. How about we do that for now? Figure out the rest later. Let me jump. Why? Oh yeah, I forget this game doesn't know how to jump. So I can't dive about like I would in The Witcher, where I just find myself a really abstract method of getting places and then use that. Here I am now instead, just running about like a goon. So it's a very industrial feeling game, I guess. Maybe a bit before industrial. Right there, lad, who are you?
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear
20
he's taking
people,
the
apparently.
disappearance seriously.
Made by, it's not made by a
What
massive
can I do
company.
for you?
I guess so. Ask about the cabin boy. Ask about the last time she saw him.
Last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest
Is it made by the people who made Ancestors? What? It's made by a company. It's developed by a studio called Spiders and published by, I forget. It's Habitual Comings and
What
Goings.
does Jonas do in his free time when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
It's fine. Lasts me about 5 minutes these days. Ask about his
Does
friends.
he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
No, it's Panache, that was. Yeah, any
Do you
enemies.
think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and trouble.
How's the game? I'm enjoying
I
this.
don't know where to start with this.
You know, I'm just having a bit of fun with
Do you
it.
have any
It's RPGs are great. It's just a case of
Lauro stopped telling anyone who
gaming.
held him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal.
By the
I called
canal?
back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Quite the opposite, but yes. Ask about Captain Vasco.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good
All of them have
networker.
face tattoos. Yeah, it seems that way. The protagonist has one down by his sideburn there, and I immediately covered that shit up with a beard.
He's not seen his 20th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Much as face tattoos are cool, I guess, within the game's lore, doesn't change the fact that they still look a bit like a... Oh, what's that? Haha, that looks cool. Right, what have we got here? Goldsmith gloves. This is much better. Much more like it, eh? For the armor, I don't know if I want that feather there. It's fine, actually. Yeah, we'll go with it. Fine, that's all right. Yep. We don't look like a goon anymore. We're actually now a certified goon. It's sweet. Now, where do I find Lauro? Right. What I need to do is I need to go to Journal. Disappearance among the Nauts. Investigate the disappearance of the Naut novice. I guess there's one last place for me to go. Change clothes in that room. Now I'm on the trek, and it's fine because that is what we like. Oh, hello. What's this? What's in here? Magnificent feather. Okay, I have a magnificent feather, and it's on my head.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
Lauro.
Talking about Jonas. You bet your stars I know him.
I am betting my stars here.
To the 9 death winds. He didn't go missing. He was taken.
By whom? That's what the cabin boy. That's what he knows.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the
Don't let Denny see that feather. He's not even here at the moment. He's off away on holiday with mother. But yeah, he'd shit himself and run away.
Left, him and I. Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there.
These feathers are good shit. Fantastic.
And took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
I don't believe this guy.
To the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No. Not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
How's the cabin boy state of mind?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe.
1 second.
For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Okay. Ask about the kidnappers.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mess too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We played cards with him.
This game does look good, and I can say that the past 45 minutes I've enjoyed myself, and I'm hoping that this game provides a lot of enjoyment beyond this.
I kind of remember his face being there.
Ask about Captain Vasco.
Captain Vasco.
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Yeah, I'm sure you want to interrogate him about that. It's fine.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
What's the next objective?
This is. Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Find and interrogate the witnesses. I love my find quests. They always go my way. Right, lads. Oh, it's a tavern. Oh, hello. Quests can usually be completed in several different ways. The Sarde has more than one string on it to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating items from the crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats and combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents. I just picked up gold coins for no reason. Cool.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ask about the
I'm
kidnapping.
looking for a Nort, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
Ah, classic
According to one
tavern.
of his fellows, he would have been taken right
These
here.
animations at PS2 era, they look fine.
In my
They look
You surely jest.
kind of. It reminds me of The Witcher 2 a little bit.
That doesn't hold water.
But then again, this is a small development team, so you have to give them you have to cut them slack on graphics, lip sync, and other technical side of things. You have to look at the game for the rest of it. Otherwise, you're not giving it a fair shake considering the team and budget that was probably invested in this game.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Leave.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who's... Speak to the tavern regular.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Nort that disappeared 2 days ago.
Look at those
This
eyes.
establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yeah.
Not every game has to. Yeah, not every game has to look amazing.
With the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing.
Lip syncing is annoying me. It's not the worst that I've experienced.
Right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
And also, that's another thing that, you know, it kind of costs a bit to dedicate people to ensuring their lip sync is perfect. You got to remember the size of the team that made it. That's all I'm saying.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so
You sound like the guy from the
he'd go out
Smiths.
for a breather. Needed some fresh air.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I apologise sincerely for this.
None of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Ask for more information on a rich man.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
Goodbye, sirs. Alright, see you, chicken plays. I know you left ages ago, but I didn't say goodbye to you. This is far as my memory's concerned.
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
I'm gonna look, see what I can... Okay, there's nothing that I can really do there, but that's fine. I was just having a faff with it anyways. Didn't expect to have much able to... Oh shit. Didn't expect to have much possible... What's that poster say? Can I read it? Poorly written notice. To the family of the rich man who provoked us. We have him and we will kill him if you don't pay us handsomely. Come with a full purse to the alley south of the warehouse district. Now that's a shit notice. Because now everyone knows where to go, don't they? Did I not loot you? Traveller's blunderbuss? Are you mental? No, what's this? Hang on a minute.
Good day, good sir.
How might I be of service?
The lip syncing kind of scares me, not gonna lie.
Explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that
When you run out of ideas for YouTube videos, you play retro games. I guess so. It's always a good idea.
I thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
As for other
Why don't we
merchants.
go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Alright.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Threaten him.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
Oh shit.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
And so you're back, sir.
Don't count on it. We shall return.
Don't we kick in the door and attack him?
And so you're back, sir.
Don't
Okay.
count. We shall return.
Cool. Well, that shitted everyone up, didn't it? Find and confront the kidnapper. I guess we should save in a new slot, just because. Find and confront the kidnappers. What we're doing, how you doing, sir? It is me. How's the game so far? I'm watching your YouTube videos when I'm I like watching your YouTube videos when I'm constipated. Ah. Okay. What's your favourite drink in Spoons, Fishy? Pint of Guinness isn't bad anyways. Hop House 13 is another nice one that I like.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent,
Pepsi Max.
but the lady of the
Always
house
goes
will
down
certainly
well.
receive you. Enter, please.
Or a cup of tea. You know, depends on the time of day as well, doesn't it? Did she just say follow me?
Might I help you, sir?
Keep it at that.
I need to be going. Farewell.
I thought she said follow me and then walked into a wall. Alright. Yeah, we'll all just stare at the wall, shall we? It is a pretty nice wall. I'll give you that. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm bored, I like to look at the wall. With my two friends. Fontaine family servant and Kurt, who is also staring at candles. This is a magnificent game. Right, okay, let's actually get going, shall we? I'm sure she'll continue to stare at the wall for as long as she lives. Let's go upstairs. Fontaine family house. Oh, hello there, sir. How you doing?
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of
Run her
help.
through. That'll learn
It
her.
concerns a delicate
Nah.
matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy.
She's going to go all
According
defensive
to
now.
witnesses, He had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Oh, speak about the...
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted
Have you heard
him
the
from
tragedy of
cabin
Darth
using
Plagueis the
force.
Wise? It isn't the story the
If he had
Jedi would
joined your
tell.
husband willingly,
Witnesses? In a tavern?
Yes, funnily
And
enough
you
I have.
choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
these witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably
Gonna be
shocked to
honest,
the
we're a bit
families.
beyond the doorstep.
My
We're in the
husband
fucking
and the other
bedroom.
men might have
But
simply had to
cool.
carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Nort ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you
MySpace
have
is
been
amazing.
protected from the
I hear that
tireless
you
of our
like
own nation
MySpace.
and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Okay. Now, let's... You're right, love. Really, because the wall can't be that interesting, can it? I guess it is. Fair enough. Learn more about Nort contracts. I'm going to assume that this will take me where I want to be. It probably won't, but cool. Found a chest. Let's find a way down there, shall we? I guess this will do. Straight road down. In case it kicks off, let's save while we have the chance. Because this guy don't look mate. It's not a nice sir. Right. Let's just run as far in the right direction as we can. Oh, it's the... Ah! It's this place. Right. Talk to me, son.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well
Told
know,
you, run her
cannot
through.
leave without
Yeah, but...
Have no fear.
Maybe
I'll
staring
bring
at
you
walls
back in
is
time
her
to make our
hobby.
schedule
It would be
departure.
an interesting hobby
Is
to put on a
everything
CV, that's for sure.
Still
You
without
know, when you
reason
have the...
we
If you
cannot
have a
leave.
hobby section in your CV for whatever reason. Staring at walls. Ask about... Inquire on Madame Fontaine.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Norts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nort. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Ask Mr. De...
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Right, mate.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Not
Don't
likely.
worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
Ask about the contract between Norts and the Fontaines.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin
My
boy?
space is thick. We get it.
You mean he's no longer one?
Stop it.
Back to bring him home.
Well, that is
Please.
very unpleasant
I'll give you
news,
$1 to stop
Sir.
talking about my
We
space.
need to do all we can
I'm just going to ask
bring
you.
the boy back to his ship.
Oh,
Since
Fishy shaved his
time
beard.
immemorial,
Yes.
there's always been a certain
Just sort it. Yeah, I mean,
price to pay for the services
it's
of
just
the
a
Nords. Children
just a
born on
better
their
look
ships belong to
considering.
them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they
Needs
also
to be gone
require
for something
children to be
specific.
offered
So
in
I'm gonna look a bit
exchange.
weird for a while.
From time to time, the
Look, he's
congregation has
Big David
passed
just said
such a
dick
law,
again for no
and
reason.
certain noble families had to give their children up.
I sent a link to that thing.
Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords.
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance.
Campers are row-tents.
Via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
You look handsome with your beard. Yeah, I understand, but it needed to go for a specific purpose. It'll be back when it's back.
Didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail.
Ooh,
That
what's
could be
this?
of use to us.
Thanks, boxes. My shit, that. Discover where Jonas is detained. Okay. Not gonna find him looking like a weird sir now, am I? Hope for the best in here. Really? Still staring at the wall? Fuck it. Well, I don't know what I did to her then, but it was naughty business, and I'm sure he agrees to it. Mr. Sir?
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Threaten her? I've got leave and threaten her. Two very threatener.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a Nort that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret
Watching this to see if I should get it.
You
Fair
didn't have
enough.
a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Okay, thanks, Kurt, for your input as per usual. Well, she's still staring at the wall. I'll come back after going to a different land and she'll still be staring at that wall. There will never be a day where she is not staring at the fucking wall. I do find it fun watching characters stare at walls, you know? You ever witnessed a character staring at a wall? You ever been in real life, you've entered a room and seen someone just eyeballing a wall from less than a foot away? Well, you have now.
Here we are. Be careful.
I can just crouch.
We'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
I mean, it looks like it's Find a way to free Jonas. Kurt, you're in my way. Excuse me, lad. Just gonna... Fontaine family house. Well, I am in the right place.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness will be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Where is Jonas even at? That's what I want to know. Seems to be a bit of a messy, just bunch of tunnels.
Locked. Locked.
Didn't I just get given the key? Hang on, he said take the key, unlock the door. And so I assume that means he gave me the key. Oh, yeah, it's a different button. I'm stupid. Right, I didn't notice that. That's fine. I now know that. That's great.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
It's a bit awkward, but cool.
My father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Jokes aside, Fishy is a good YouTuber. Thank you very much.
It's not possible just now.
Cool. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I can't pick that lock. Track 5 is coming out, boys. You what? That's not happening, is it? So they were keeping their son prisoner down here, which is always great, I guess. Who doesn't like to keep their son prisoner? Inform Captain Vasco. Maybe I'll, you know, level up or something for this. I'd like to level up. That would be really good, you know? I'd like to be level 2. The best level of them all. And then I'll be able to say that I'm level 2 in GreedFall.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our...
My cabin boy. Jonas is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Okay. I'm level 2, everybody. That's great. That's fantastic. I've always wanted to level up in a game. Makes me feel so good. Level up. Notify the Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure. I haven't done that yet, so I guess I will. Because otherwise, I just don't think that I'll get anywhere, will I? I like how I climb over this wall instead of going around because I'm cool. Where did you two come from? That's what I want to know. I'd imagine nowhere. Prince's Place. Cool. Fantastic. Who are you two? Why do you look the exact same?
Have a nice day. Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good.
In we go. Noticed all these houses are modelled in the exact same way with different wall colours.
Lord de Sade.
Oh, he's
I have been told that you were named legate.
Ambassador Sahin, a very interesting looking character.
Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself.
What a good idea that keeping your son prisoner.
Your
Indeed.
family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform
Really enjoys
you of our
takes on
departure
Assassin's
to
Creed.
Tier
I love
3.
Fishy.
My
Cheers.
cousin Constantine is about to
Something
take
we
up
sirs can all
office as
agree on.
governor
Huh,
of New
thank you.
Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly.
This guy's beard kind of looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Let's be honest. Weird beard.
Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please tell me what troubles you.
He does not seem hesitant at all. He's standing in the corner of a room by brewing shit. Are there abilities or skills? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I haven't really leveled up far enough to see that. But
Do
it's...
people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Okay. Discover where to find Constantine. Or is it Constantine? I guess it's Constantine. What do we have that looks good? I think that's probably better off for the rifle damage. Well, the armor damage, sorry. Specifically speaking, I think that's probably ideal, right? Either way, I've got to find this boy. Oh, we're back at the tavern asking for information about shit, which is always fantastic.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe
Constantine,
he was
not
intent on
Constantine.
celebrating his
Right.
departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs.
That's always helpful.
Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow who could down his pint.
Yeah, and destroyed half your
Anything else?
furniture. Let's be honest. You're gonna bar him either way.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Oh, that lighting was a bit weird. Discover where to find Constantine.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch! That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Well, I'm gonna listen to our boy. Free Constantine. First things first, we're gonna save the game. Second, we're gonna sneak in, I guess.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked. It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Okay, so I need to go in that way. Hopefully this is not going to be like Risen 2, where if you get one thing wrong you have to reload and restructure your character all the way to make sure that you can actually get past the first bit. Because that's a game where that happened. Where in order to get anywhere you needed to... That was not what I wanted to do, but cool. Got to be a way in. Enemy detection. Oh, there is a way in.
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate Rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
So, this was the ransom note that we saw earlier. It was about the guy we were looking for. Fair enough. Guess it works in our favour.
I don't have the key.
What's that? Looks a bit like shit. I like that. I like this one because it's simple. That's what draws me to it. Okay. So I guess I'm looking for a chest or a key somewhere. Maybe one of the ute bags will have it. Maybe that's the key. You know, that's very helpful. It's just right there.
Well,
Cutscene time.
has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
I like this soundtrack. It's great.
I'm happy about anything when it comes to me. You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth. They haven't spoken.
Oh, I can give him shit that makes him look better. Cool.
We have a ship to board. You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
He's got a bandit's hat on and I don't know why. I guess now we sneak out. Probably the same way we came in. Maybe a different way. Let's try a different way. Might be a bit more useful. Oh, that was a pretty good drop, I think. Destroy. Is that a key in that chest? That is a Serene Criminal's key. Or Seren. Ah, that's how it was barred. Okay, yep, that's good. We've got an escape. That's easy enough. Subskinned. Is this available on consoles yet? It should be, I guess. I wouldn't know, though. Because I don't have it on console. I have it on PC. And so far, I'm enjoying myself. So, that's the main thing, right? Well, the captain, you're ready to raise the anchor. But are we? Are we, though? That's what I want to know. Are we ready to raise anchor? I'm in no particular rush. Port quarter. Let's have a look, see what our journal says. In the side quest department, find the charlatan. Okay, let's find the charlatan, shall we? Oh, investigate. That looks like fun. Let's do that. Predictable, Mr. Bush. Favourite witchy character. Geralt? What?
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
What a fascinating character.
Still, this little vial is the product of years of research and intensive labor.
Gauntero Dim has got to be like up there, really.
This remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true?
Is that what...
Then don't
Is the Malachor what Mother's suffering from in this game then? The protagonist's mother is suffering from that, I guess.
Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Sounds like a scam.
Really heal everything, your potion. Everything. Absolutely.
Oh, except the Malachor.
Everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid. You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two. There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one.
Still sounds like a scam.
There won't be enough for everyone. There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Ask about nasty side
Are there
effects.
any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
That's not a sense that I consider to be intense. As for a demonstration.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Oh, that's naughty. Unmask the charlatan. Okay, what a goon this charlatan happens to be. Letter from the innkeeper to the servant. Louise, the weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs, specifically asked us to not clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. Charlatan's antidote. Okay.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Sir.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
What? Where did he go? How did he just vanish? What is that?
He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Find the staircase that goes up. Now I'm assuming that there is one. There it is. Charlatan, my friend.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Let's go. His career as a professor.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist.
This guy, the guy with the glasses, looked funny. He sure does.
I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Keep in mind that he might still be an actual alchemist. Ask him about Sahin's obsession.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose.
Has James played it yet? Yes, he has. I believe he's been playing it all day.
Their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poison to find a remedy to the malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Ask him about the potions he's selling.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But okay. Research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the malachor.
I thought you said it didn't cure it. Oh, resistance.
Experimental fodder. That is completely.
It would probably sell more as a possible.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them. I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Some people just neck the fucking thing, though.
Innocence. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
He needs to leave, doesn't he?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Negotiate with the angry crowd. Oh, what's that? Hang on. Innkeeper's storeroom key. Found the innkeeper's storeroom key. I'm very happy about that. Right, let's run down the stairs. Angry citizen.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd. I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Big.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drank a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me!
This doesn't tell them that
That
they've been
charlatan will
shitted.
just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Tell the alchemist that he's free to go. I guess that's one way to put it.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
Probably because you were the one who tried to scam
Climb
them.
into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
What an old man. He'll probably die soon. Anyways, it's fine. Letter from the alchemist. From an alchemist from Al Saad. I am genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules do not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments, and there is nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. I sincerely hope that you will eventually find some place where you can be at peace, your friend. Cool. Fantastic, I guess. Keep going. Let me fast travel back?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
Why is it blurry? Hang on.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Do I have to lie?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Bridget, cover the escape of the alchemist.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part E.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
Official, what's your Instagram? Big Dave just told you.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
It's fishy with two E's on the end. Level 3. It's what I call cheeky gaming. Let's quickly save once more, because I'm level 3 now and I'm great. I'm officially the best. Time are we on? We got time. Alright. OMG, 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 happy birthday, Fishy. It's not my birthday. It was actually my mother's birthday until an hour and 10 days. An hour and 10 days, what? No, an hour and 10 minutes. The fuck? Am I chatting shit for a reason? I don't know. But it was my mother's birthday until then. It's fine. I don't really want to do the... I just want to recover the merchandise. Oh, forcefully. Right, let's do this. The worst that can happen is gaming, right? Well, they're getting cut up quick, aren't they? I assume they're supposed to be fighting back, but they're just dodging and doing nothing else.
Stop! I beg of you! He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes! Don't hit me anymore!
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it in
Congregation of the Merchant, reputation -1. Inform the coin guard That's Quartermaster and Serene. Okay. That I can do, I guess. I think we've done good here, boys. We've done a very useful thing for some very useful people. Right there, lad.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Wesley Mailer. Hi. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier Fredi as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Find a way. Find a way to move the cargo to Tier Fraud. Or Friday. Or Friday. 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 I don't know. Let's call it gaming. I guess we need to chat bullshit to our boy down here. How you doing, lad?
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tier Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Help on the merchandise.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
Listen here, I haven't forgotten what you did for our Jonas. I would gladly do you the favor, but my quartermaster is more stubborn than the tide. He is convinced that thugs want to use our vessel to bring who knows what aboard. And, because of that, he's placed guards to watch over the registered merchandise before they're loaded up. All that I can do for you is to write your crates into the ship's manifest. If you manage to get them into the warehouse, they'll find their way into the ship's hold. And with the manifest, the crazy Gustavo won't see nothing but smoke. Please try and avoid roughing up those brave guards. They are my fellow Norts, after all.
Be back soon, Captain.
Clear out warehouse guards. Oh shit. Do I have to kick the shit out of them? Is that an inevitability, I guess?
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were a... Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. You should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. There's a side quest down there. I think we should have a look at that before we do anything particularly mental. What do I need to craft on the workbench? Oh, sleeping potion. I don't have the level for it. That's a bit shit, isn't it? Let's be honest. There's a lot of things that are restricted pretty early on based on how you choose to build your character. It almost seems as if it doesn't want you to do all these quests right away. You know? Now, where was that side quest from before? There you are, this man.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Okay, that failed. Talk to the Coin Guard Barrett's quartermaster in New Serene. Oh, that's an objective that we'll have to do when we're off the island, because New Serene, if I recall correctly, is here. Let's have a look around, see if we can find any more side quests. Now, what's this quest that we have here while we're here? Free the smuggler? Where's the smuggler? Free the smuggler, and that's it. I guess we can probably do that now. With any luck. Just hope for the best. Harbour Master's office. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I am disguised as a Naut. Great. I'm donning the clothing of a Naut. That makes sense. I like how these guys aren't a problem, but I need to be disguised. Oh. Right. Time to free the smuggler and be a nice boy.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
I accidentally draw the sword sometimes and it doesn't make me happy. Go and see the heretics in their hideout. That can be done. Will you go to the Area 51 raid? Definitely not. A, because I don't want to, and B, because it's fucking stupid. Guess it's all by the by in the long run. And also because that meme's dead.
Who is there?
Me, obviously.
Save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe.
That's a big map and it's all playable. And you'll get killed instantly. Yep, that kind of falls under fucking stupid, doesn't he? Or it. Sorry, not E. The research.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Théophrodie, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Théophrodie is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different.
They can't stop all of us, but they probably could, let's be honest.
In the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Okay. Their escape plan?
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Probably that you're making an arrangement with
Did you try
Thélème.
speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius.
How's the game so far? It's pretty damn good.
We've never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Why are your eyes completely black, though?
Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Propose to speak to the Bridge Alliance ambassador. Let them be on their way.
It doesn't sit well with me to send you to the flames. I freed your smuggler, and he'll certainly be in touch. He or another member of his band. Be careful, and safe travels.
Oh, thank you, my lord. You are a man of noble heart. May the Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
So these guys are like sort of inspired by the Spanish Inquisition, where they burn everyone at the stake and they have strange mustaches and shit. Fair enough.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Okay. Abscond. Tell the captain that you're ready to raise anchor. I guess I've done everything now, haven't I? What level are we? 3 still? Not level 4 yet. Is there anything else that we can do here? Oh, that has to be done in... That has to be done in the place. So I guess we're on our way. Excuse me. Thanks, miss. Okay, I guess we're just about to inform the guy that we're ready to dip, and then we're going to dip. And then we'll be sweet. That is my theory here. Let's talk to you first, eh?
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important...
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsilion. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, Desade?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Such as raise anchor. Is exactly what we're going to do now. We're going to raise anchor, get going, and then we'll be sweet. Right, lad. I think I've done everything.
So,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
Exciting.
So eager to discover Teofredi. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's fascinating.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
Oh, look at this. This is a cutscene.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, kissing bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
The beast has
What
awoken.
manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must continue!
Kind of reminds me of the conversation they were just having.
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Jesus Christ. Well, that ship's not seaworthy anymore. So we're going to have to find alternate transport to...
Watch out! Take a step back, sir.
Oh no. Looks like it's going to get killed. Would have thought so. Okay. Well, we're going to need to find another ship now, aren't we?
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
This is not a fun boss fight, is it? It's alright. I mean, I didn't expect to be in a boss fight this early, is all. So that didn't work. I kicked him in the bum, like that'd do something. Right, that's great. No, I just kicked him right in the arse. It's fine. I think we got him anyways. Do him right in the... Ha! That's great. I had a screenshot there that I'm going to use for the thumbnail for the second part.
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
And that's level 4. Get on board, Captain Vat. Oh, that's a different boat. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's not the boat that... That was not the boat that... Well, the ship, sorry. That we're getting on. This is the ship we're getting on. Oh, I've got skill points. Okay, right. Okay, what we want to do is to go to... Talents, I guess? No. Down here, and I've got one of these points, and I want to put it into... Increase the power of all melee tanks. Want to... Sharp steel. That's fine, we're leveled up now. I have no idea how balanced that is, but it won't matter. I'm gonna play the beta for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know.
Gentlemen.
All sales set is the achievement I just got. In the corner there on Steam. This looks like fun.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I like Kurt. He's already one of my favourite characters, and I know that that won't change because he's a chill guy. So lucky right now being able to play this. I mean, I did have to buy it, so I guess I'm just playing it, having fun doing it. Music's a bit overpowering here, but I guess that's part of the point. It's more of an art sequence than actually mattering about any dialogue being said, which is cool. Let's abscond. Is there going to be a title card now? Okay, maybe not. What's the specs to run it? Well, it's not the most demanding of games, and I know that because I'd be struggling right now if it was, because my PC is getting on a bit. It's got decent specs. It's just, you know, it is a few years old at this point. But the specs, I've upgraded the graphics card and things of late, and you know, obviously it's got 16 gigs of RAM, my PC, and it's only running a 1060 at the moment. I've got my 1080 downstairs, but I haven't put it in. It's a 1080 Ti, but it's fair enough. I look forward to putting that thing in at some point, but I just haven't got around to it yet. But my point is, it's not demanding, really, is my hot take. Soundtrack is glorious, though. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, everybody. Share with your friends. Hit subscribe if you're new. It'd be fantastic. Land, because there's birds and that. Ah, look at that. Now it's time for that all-important title card, yeah? I'm assuming now... Oh, there we go, title card. We've only just done the intro. 2 hours in, only done an intro. That's fantastic. Okay, cool. Right. That's always a good sign with the game, if it takes 2 hours to do the intro. But then again, Odyssey was quite similar, and that was wank.
Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so please. Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
They're doctors.
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our...
Oh, the characters so far are actually intriguing me. Here's Kurt. He's going to give something snarky and sound. What's this?
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
I guess he's part of the party now. I guess we've got Vasco. Okay, cool.
Desarde, can I do anything?
I must leave you.
So now I've got Kurt here, and that's cool. Assuming the GTX rise with Ryzen 5.6 core 4.2 GHz should be okay. New to be, I guess it should be, but it's more the the onboard memory probably that I would want to know. Talk to the Coin Guard Barracks Quartermaster in New Serene. Now we're gonna... Or Serene. Is it Serene? No, Serene I think it is. I just think it's Serene. I don't even care. Let's just quickly go down to these barracks and sort the shit out. Copper District. Now that sounds like fun. But first things... I'm here to do a deed with the Great Sir, and that's all that matters. Walking down some unsavoury alleys, as per usual, which is always fantastic. Just trying to get to this doorway where I can go and talk to the quartermaster of this stuff. Get that sorted, and then, I guess, I don't know, conclude? I imagine that's probably what I'll want to do, because I'll want to get some sleep. But I'm not sure. I'm enjoying this game a lot.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt. Manfred. Still a
That light's a bit overpowering, let's be honest.
As you can see. What can I
Lip syncing looks pretty bad. Yeah, that's just one of the things what happens when it's I think it's a low budget small game by about a small team. Talk about good ship to Serene.
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt.
16 gigs of RAM. I mean, I'm on about the graphics card's RAM. I'm assuming it's either 6 gigs or 3. Obviously 6 would be more ideal, but that's the graphics cards, not the actual RAM in the PC. The graphics card has its own memory that it draws from. We stream it again? Absolutely, that's why it says part 1 in the, you know. So I can make a part 2, inevitably. And that part 2 will probably be soon.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They're already marked.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Oh, 6 gig.
Is there anything else?
16 gig of RAM on your onboard is fine, and then your graphics card has its own RAM, which if you look at the graphics card, it should be set.
Now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this, but since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
I'm liking these characters a lot. This is fun.
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
I'm imagining this is probably not the way to go, eh?
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop.
I've never been to your modest shop.
To be of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Locate and mark the merchandise crates. I want to do this ideally, don't I? Probably want to be stealthy about it. Oh, I'm disguised as one of you boys anyway, so it's fine. Because I like the attire. The good attire.
No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates. I need a bit of practice.
Oh shit, well that would not work, would it? Let's be honest. That would, if I had level 2 Vigor, which I can work towards, that would be quite a useful skill to have. The problem is you get so many of those like useful skills that you need early on, and then it becomes difficult to decide which one takes, you know, most significance, most importance, if you get me.
Here Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tirfredi.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going. No, these aren't the right crates.
Come on, why is it looking that way? Why is the controller just stopped working? Okay, I guess it's starting to really bug out on me. That's weird. Inform the Coin Guard Barracks Quartermaster in Serini. Okay. In New Serini. We just come from the other place, haven't we? I like this. I don't know. It doesn't look particularly realistic, but I do like this sneaking movement, especially. But back there, it looked kind of good. I can run Brill. Is this open world sections or fully open world? I think it's open world sections. But then again, I've only just got this far. But it seems like a game that functions in a section sort of thing. If I'm going to be honest with you, because that's how it's been so far. So I'm going to assume that one. But if you show up to into the next stream or if you play the game yourself, you'll find out pretty quickly. But I can definitely testify to its quality regardless of that. Because so far I'm having a great time. Coin Guard Barracks. Right, so how are you doing?
Hello, Your Excellency.
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done. If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums.
Have you got any other games you'll be streaming soon other than GreedFall? I mean Assassin's Creed Odyssey's Discovery Tour, maybe. Red Dead Online's new update, things like that.
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it. No, thank you.
No, thank you. I've leveled up, have I? I've got a talent point. As you pass with certain difficult passages that require a jump. There we go, we got that skill that we wanted to get from before. That might come in handy at a later date. I guess here we are now. Out here, and I suppose we'll want to wrap up, won't we? So, yeah, I guess this is Kippo time for me. Why is it crashed on here? What's going on? Oh, it's just my screen. It's just my screen. Okay, fantastic. So, let's wrap this one up, and of course I'll be back at some point very soon with another episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, share the channel with your friends if that suits you as well. I'd really appreciate that. All that would be super helpful. And if you want to become a patron, then that would also be super helpful. But then again, don't feel pressured to. That's completely up to you, and I cannot influence that decision, so don't allow me to do that. Anyways, I guess I'll see you all very soon with another video, stream, or something at some point. I'm sure once I've done a few episodes of this, I want to give my raw thoughts on the game that I'm playing and all that stuff. And yeah, see you all soon. Goodbye.